Hey guys, welcome back to the Blue Podcast Network. This is the Blue Podcast, and today I'm joined with Lloyd and Ethan and Harry. How you doing?
Yes, mate? I'm doing good. You know, sunny day, happy days. I'm ready.
It's an annoying day to be stuck inside. I can't lie.
No, for me, I hate the heat, mate.
You know
I actually like because I got an Instagram story poll yesterday. Like someone asked me about Hong Kong or UK, and then I just really like UK weather. Weirdly, I mean, obviously the rain is terrible, but listen, this is actually better for me. I can't lie. Yeah, Hong Kong is terrible.
Lloyd, Ethan, would you rather somewhere else or?
Well, when it's hot, in here it just gets too hot.
Yeah, but that's also the lights though.
No,
Yeah.
I mean like in the UK.
Oh, I thought you meant inside the studio.
I mean, inside the studio is an absolute sauna.
Yeah, we've just turned off the AC for the podcast. And
Is it? Oh,
Yeah.
So we will get hotter later.
So we might get a little bit warmer.
Yeah.
It might get a little bit warmer.
Everybody see me sweat.
You were saying just before the podcast that you like the setup that we have.
Yeah, like setup. Yeah. Oh yeah, I need to say that. Yeah, you just remind me. So specs from the left. You guys, step it up, mate. I was in the. This is way better. But I mean, obviously they got sponsored by the uni, so
Yeah.
step it up and ask me to go into the podcast now. No.
So Harry, I want to kind of start from the beginning
Yes.
of your social media journey.
Yes.
Where would you say it started, basically?
Have you guys like dig deep onto it, or do you guys have?
Well, you'll find out. Won't
Oh,
you?
shit.
Find out.
Oh, shit. Okay, I mean-
we've done some research.
Yeah.
Research. I started as a videographer for different client. I mean, obviously, I'm studying in an art school, graphic. I'm studying graphic, but I don't really do much graphics. So when people ask me like, "Oh, so you can do graphics?" I'm like, I don't really. I just do like videography. I enjoy, watching my team suffer, Tottenham, and not anymore.
Yeah.
Coys,
Harry, I was so happy. I'm a Liverpool fan, so I was rooting for Tottenham because of
Yeah.
United. I was like, yes.
I really. Sorry, mate. I've seen some Arsenal fans weirdly stand on the Spurs side, like before the game, because like obviously,
Really?
yeah,
Yeah.
because I've talked to a lot of people. Some of the people like Arsenal fans, they was like, I actually prefer Spurs to win. I was like, no, you did not. Like, that's not a rivalry thing.
That's
like,
crazy.
What are you
Surely
saying?
not.
Do you know what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a Chelsea fan, so I was massively a United fan that night. I mean, it was one of those finals again when you guys were in the Champions League final against you guys.
Yeah.
Where I was like, this is just terrible either way.
Really? Like, do you hate Liverpool or Spurs more? Obviously,
I hate Spurs more. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, it was more of a lose really badly or lose kind of with that situation.
I mean, there isn't much of a relationship between like Liverpool and Chelsea. And I mean, obviously, you guys pay 50 million for Torres, but
No, actually, it comes from the noughties because basically we would play each other a lot in cups,
Yeah.
European cups, stuff like that, where basically we'd face each other a lot and we would win a lot.
Yeah. How times have changed. How times have changed.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, well, that's just called history, mate.
Yeah. Yep. That's all good, man. History is key.
It's really funny that I kind of am glad you guys won because then the Arsenal fans still haven't won a European trophy.
Yeah, and I mean, you can see how the general shift because the phrase "wore a trophy" was used on us.
Yes.
Now.
Congrats.
Won a trophy, so they can't use it.
Now these Arsenal fans need to watch out.
Also, like the stuff that they keep saying, it's only the Europa League trophy. We're too good to be in it. They were in it for years.
Yeah,
And they didn't win
For
it.
so long, it didn't win it.
Yeah.
there's so many embarrassing stuff from them, and the thing that you can't use that against them, but they can use everything against you, and they feel like it's all right. But
It's just typical Arsenal fans.
But this is football fans, isn't it, though? Because as soon as
it's just IQ check.
It's
It's the IQ check
narrative.
of Arsenal fans is just a little bit more stupid than the rest.
Wow.
We got two Arsenal fans in the studio right now.
Yeah, you can keep talking about your invincible, but that was like when I was born, so.
Yeah.
Let's carry on with my story. So sorry. But yeah, I mean, I just started filming for different clients. I was a football player playing in an academy in Hong Kong, and then I came here for high school study, and then COVID hits. I can't really play much football anymore. My fitness gone down, become an average baller, and then got informed by the scout. I was in a scouting session, and then the scout just pulled me away, pulled a couple of us away, and just like, oh, you guys can leave now in the middle of the session. Oh. They're like, they're just saying like, oh, you guys are allowed to leave now, you know. And then he was talking to each individual, and then when he talked to me, he was like, oh, you should reconsider your career. I was like, fuck. I was like, yeah. So it's a good reality check, but at the same time, I need that, you know, because I know I'm not good enough, but at the same time, you know, you never want to stop chasing your dream. That
you don't want to give up.
Dreaming, imagine being like an artist since young, and then you suddenly just say like, oh, you were terrible, like, and then switch pathways. Like, that's probably not the best thing to hear. So
how old are you when
I was 19, 20. I mean, right now I'm 22, so 2 years ago. And I DM'd them. I DM'd the exact same scouting company. I'm just like, oh, can I shoot for you guys for free for a little bit? And then I start getting into an industry, working with a couple people, couple players. And then there's one content creator, shout out to Imani, bring me into the other content creators. And then I start filming for them. And then I realized that didn't pay well, so I might as well do my own content.
It is interesting. Like, you do see a lot of content creators who start off as videographers and stuff for other content creators, and then go into making their own thing. Yeah,
I mean, it's a common thing, but I feel like a lot of videographers, they always have the mindset of like the behind the scene guy, so, where it's probably gonna take them quite some time to step out of that mindset and become
Con and John for like the sidemen and stuff like that.
Yeah. And Con,
yeah,
amazing. These guys take some time, but when they break through that box, they kind of just fly in their own field, you know. Yeah.
And you feel like you're getting there?
I'm not sure. I you know, as a Spurs fan, I always jinx stuff, so I would just say, just keep on working.
Keep on working.
Every day. Yeah.
What's the favorite type of content that you've been doing lately that you're really enjoying?
I mean, the stats speak for itself. I mean, obviously, like all the touch and shoot, touch and pass, those challenges are doing great. You know, Instagram has been treating me good. I love it. I love Instagram. Please keep on putting the algorithm on me. So those are great. But I mean, I want to do some different stuff. Obviously, I think as a creator, you always want to do something that people haven't done yet.
Yeah.
Like, I was doing quite a lot of like football lookalike that went well on TikTok, and then a little bit on that went all right on Instagram. I was doing different interviews as well, but right now my tactic is just kind of like, if the new things didn't work well, I can go back to the challenge and just kind of like doing, you know, like AB or, you know, kind of that sequence. So that's what I'm doing, you know. Yeah.
Fair enough. I mean, we've been seeing you in a few charity matches. Obviously, you've got one coming up on the 13th of July.
Yeah. I've heard that will be the biggest and the best one. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, let's hope so. Let's hope so for sure. Would you say that you have a specific moment from a charity match that you've enjoyed the most so far?
Oh, speaking of that, you know, I mean, that's like a Tony Cruz assist for me. Yes. I maybe around 2 weeks ago, I scored in St. Mary's. That is very cool.
That's very cool.
I mean, Premier League match, Premier League stadium.
Still at that point.
Still at that point.
Yes.
Not anymore. Now the fixtures is shown. Not anymore, unfortunately. I always like Southampton. You know, as a Spurs fan, you know, they bring us a lot of good players. So I have a soft spot for Southampton, and you know, scoring there or playing there amongst a lot of, you know, great creators, or like some, you know, professional footballer. That is a really cool experience.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously scoring a header. I've never scored a header. So
great header as well.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's like pinpoint accuracy.
The fact that you've never scored one, and then you scored one like that.
I feel like
impressive.
I feel like the fact that it's not straight from like a crossing, so it's more like a little deflection. So that makes me wanna do the header, because sometimes when someone, you know, swings the ball in, you feel like, damn, like there's some curve on it. Like, how can I do it?
Yeah.
There's a lot of overthinking, but in that point, with the fact that it's raining,
it was drenched,
terribly. It was one of the worst in-game situation. I just like just do it, you know.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
Like, and then yeah,
But
it's
saying
great.
that though, football in the rain is actually like unreal.
Yeah, what do you prefer that?
Yes.
For it being in the sun, yeah?
Yes, but because it's a real grass, like, you know, stadium is
Yes.
real grass, so the it's just feel like you're playing a match on the beach, because it was just like water, sand, grass, like it was just everywhere, you know. It was messy. You can't pass a ball. You genuinely just can't pass a ball because it was just stuck in that
Yeah.
damp.
For a championship level stadium as well, that's nuts.
Yeah, and I'm sure the audience had a great game because it was a carnage. Like, everyone just like, you know, just going everywhere, slide tackling, keeper make mistakes, pushing each other, doing MMA on the field. So yeah, like it's quite a decent experience. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell us about the celebration afterwards.
Oh, so the celebration is fun. I mean, that moment I was like, no way, I score a goal. Like, when bringing back to, like, if we take the trip back to when before I scored a goal, I was running from the halfway line because I was playing a right back. I always play right back, and I had a strong feeling. I was like, oh, I feel like I can move quicker, like, because I'm not a pacey player. So I feel like, oh, under the rain, I can actually move quite decently. So I was like, might as well, you know, try and you know, go in the box, you know, find some chances. So when that goal came, I was like, no way, and I just start running, and I was like, because I'm Christian, like, thank God, and then suddenly, like, I was running to the stand. Brixie, like Matthew Briggs, was just like, all right, like, go to the corner,
Go to the corner.
and I was like, oh yeah, I just remember, like, we were talking in the changing room in halftime, just like, oh, let's run to the corner because there's a photographer. I was like, oh shit, yeah, let's just run. And then they're like, slide it, and then I hear, like, in the audience, like, oh, slide it, and I was like, might as well, just like, and then after the game, people say, like, your slide was absolutely disgusting, and I was like, cool, but anyway, I scored a
You
goal.
got the moment.
I got the moment, yeah.
And there was like so many of the other people on your team also sliding at the same time. It looked so cool and so fun.
It's a full circle, because the last couple matches that me and them, like, will play, like, as a team, you know, for Interlegend, I was playing terribly for one game. I was that you guys probably don't know, but I'm gonna spill the tea. It's funny. So when I was playing against David Bentley in Northampton, like, there's another charity match. And I was playing so bad that after like a possession, after I think he's shooting on goal or something like that, and then goal kick, he was pointing at me because he was playing against us. He was pointing at me. He was like, get this guy out of the score. Like, he was terrible. Like, David Bentley was saying that, and then my teammate was like, yo, Harry, wake up, bro. Like, you know, you can play better. And I was like, but you guys play me at the wing. I can't run. Like, what do you mean by that? Like, you play me at the wing. What would you expect to me? Like, Lamine Yamal?
Yeah, cut inside, left foot, top bins.
I'm just a 50 pace Heung-min Son. Like, come on, like, you're not doing this to me. But when David Bentley, especially the ex-Spurs player, I watched him play when I was younger, and when he said that to me, pointed at me, I was like, that's funny, but at the same time, that was pathetic, because I can play, but not in that position. So it was a strange feeling. But now, you know, a full circle coming back to that game. It's great that, you know, my teammates witnessed me actually contribute to the team, which is great, which I will do in July. Yeah.
How did you get started playing in charity matches?
Oh, it's just shamelessly DMing people, you know. I mean, obviously, I'm growing as a content creator. I got like 15, 20k followers. I mean, I got good statistics, and I just, because last year, the same, like, similar period of time, you know, like May, June, people are, you know, finding me to shoot for them for the charity match, you know, like a day with me, like something like that. So I know that this is the period of time where opportunity will come, and you need to grab it. So it's mainly just, you know, sending out some messages, or maybe ask people that know what's going on, just like, oh, if you've got any matches, just, you know, shout me. And they probably don't know that I can play a little bit, so I need to show them I need to play a little bit. So when one opportunity comes, and then the other opportunity will come in.
I mean, you got the goal at the other one, so that probably opened the door to.
I hope so. I mean, I'm still waiting for different invites, so that would be sick, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there any other charity matches coming up other than obviously the Blue Podcast Network on the 13th of July at the M Group Stadium?
Yes, that was very subtle.
That is actually a really great game because a lot of good players in there. I mean, Lil Junior, really good friend of mine. There's a lot of big players. Luis Garcia. Shout out to him. Like, he's probably one of the best friend of me in this industry. Like, he helped me a lot, and and I'm gonna play for Interlegend in July as well. There's another game. I'm not sure what about it, but it's just keep on playing.
Yeah.
It's weird because since I've not been playing regularly as a football player, now it's like it's weirdly like I'm actually playing in a better level, but at the same time playing with people that like it's very fun. The whole feeling and people playing in front of a crowd, that was sick as well.
Yeah, it must be so fun playing in front of a crowd. I mean, I've played in a charity match beyond full time a little while ago. Wasn't a huge. My dad was there. That was a good fan base.
It was great, yeah.
But I can't imagine playing in front of like actually a decently large crowd. It must be very different.
But at the same time, I think it's who is in the crowd that maybe matters the most. When you got your family there, that would be amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, I basically I live on my own in UK, so like my family, all of them, even my girlfriend is in Hong Kong, so I can imagine like how amazing it is to just like show them that okay, like your son is doing something great. That is amazing. Yeah, mate.
What was it like moving from Hong Kong to the UK?
It's challenging. I mean, culture different, language different, everything is different, but I think I adapt decently. So it's just kind of merging in to different communities. A lot of foreigners, when they came to UK or just live in different country, they tend to stick with their own community. For example, like if Hong Kong people come to UK, most of them they stick with the Hong Kong community in UK, and I try to do the exact opposite. I really just talk to everyone. So I think that makes me adapt way more easier, which is great. Yeah.
How have you find that kind of adaptability benefiting you in this industry? I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's different,
Yeah.
I don't really see any like Asian, like East Asian in the industry, which it's great because I can own that piece of cake a little bit more. But it's just, I think, as long as you're a decent or an awesome human being, I think it will bring you a long way. That's what I believe. Yeah, always.
Nice.
No, 100%. I do want to bring it back to the football quickly. You said you've played with a lot of ex-football players and stuff. Who is the player that you have enjoyed playing with the most? Or another question would be, who's the best?
I think enjoy playing the most. Okay, let's say enjoy playing the most is probably. That's a very good question. I really like. When I was younger, I really liked watching Moussa Dembele.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
So I feel like Matthew Briggs actually got the Moussa Dembele type of vibe. Yeah. Very tall, very strong, good on ball, techie. Not like, I think Moussa Dembele is not like techie, not like Gigi Okocha techie. He's more like he dribble well, dominate on the ball.
Can't get the ball off him.
Watching him at that Legends game at Baller League, you could tell he was not trying at all, yet still one of the best players on the pitch.
Yeah, I think
that's like every ex-pro though.
Yeah. No. There are some people that actually struggle. Like I think a lot of pacey players struggle because in their whole career they just use one step, whoop, and then just like gone. But if you are good on ball, you will always be good on ball. Whatever your age is, you just be good on ball. So I think Matthew Briggs is probably quite good. I think another really good player is Jordan Ibe. Jordan Ibe was amazing. Liverpool player.
He was at Ebbsfleet though. He was at Ebbsfleet in National League, so he's been playing like
But like before the match, you saw him. Like we were doing some shots outside of the box, and then he got like a really crazy drifting shot. Every single attempt was more like driven and then dip. Every attempt, same target, just hits it. And I was like, that was crazy. Like, what is that?
Yeah, like that's the level that these players are playing at.
Yeah, and,
like, it's a
and
joke.
why are you in National League? Like, what is that? Like, you can be the free taker of Spurs right now. I swear to God. Like, what's going on? Like, yeah.
I mean, who's a player that like surprised you the most? Like who?
Ex-player or just any?
Like who surprised you in a good way and a bad way? Like you're
Any
like,
player.
"Oh, damn,
Well, like bad way or good way? So
both.
both way. Oh, well, I won't say the bad way. I mean,
Damn, the clip was
yeah,
there.
good way.
You know, my clip finally done.
By the way, no.
Actually,
But you know what? Specs actually good, decent. Like Specs got decent tackling skills. He was playing centre back, and he was actually quite composed. I mean, his teammates not helping him much, but he's playing quite good. I mean, surprisingly, oh shoot, that is a really good question. I mean, I did not play with them, but I was shooting for Striver when I was in October or November. Big John, my friend, like Big John at GK,
Yeah.
weirdly a really good striker.
No, yeah, I know that.
What's going on? Like, that's crazy.
Can't wait to defend against that.
Yeah.
I
true.
mean, I would just pull him down. Like, I probably won't tackle him. Just like, stand.
Just the advice.
Oh, go.
Free advice for you that you know.
Yeah, just
you can't stop him.
Yeah.
Nah.
I'll find a way.
Too tall, mate. Like when you hang out with him, like when you're in City Centre in London, like he was this, and then
And I remember seeing when he came on the podcast a couple of years ago.
yeah.
Hi, mate.
If you're doing that,
I know if I'm doing that, what are you going to be doing?
Oi!
We're finished.
Oi!
we're not finished.
Clip that. Yeah. No, but
Put that and then put John absolutely bodying Ethan in the charity match.
Wow.
put him standing here and just like John. Yeah, nah. But
We've got to get a side-by-side comparison. We've got to get a side-by-side comparison.
Get a
Yes.
photo now.
has to be done.
Little face-off.
Do like a back to back.
Back to back.
Back to back is crazy. Like I did like the.
Yes.
Oh, that would be class.
great.
That'd be so good, so good.
Yeah.
Do you have anyone taller than him?
I don't know.
How tall's Junior?
I'm not sure.
He seems
They're similar.
Yeah.
They're similar.
Similar height.
I mean,
How
but
tall would you say they are?
I feel like the size wise, I think
Yeah. The frame.
Big John got a bigger frame.
Yeah.
But Junior is more like what type of play he is? He's more like an attack, like,
Oxyman?
but as in like the impression of like his frame and the way he plays, more like a techier winger type.
Okay.
Matassa. I'm just using Spurs play right now. Sorry. I only watch Spurs and Charlton. Yeah.
Are you a Charlton fan?
I'm Charlton.
Obviously, the winner.
Oh, yeah, you were at the playoff
The winner,
going,
Wembley,
right?
yeah.
I'm a Charlton fan. I mean, I based in Woolwich, so Charlton is my local team. You know, yeah, they're great, and I'm happy that they got promoted.
Yes.
Yeah, because
Very pleased.
I always watch their game, you know, in the weekdays when after different shoot, you know, on the field, you know, with football. I was like, okay, 7 p.m. or Charlton play against like Wickham or like some other games, and I'm just like, let's just go in and watch it.
Yeah.
And my friend works there, so it's an amazing experience. Yeah.
I was going to say, you're going to go to more midweek games when they're in the Championship next year?
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, I've already been going to most of the home games this season, so it'll be even better if I can just go and like, I'm gonna watch. Because I used to study in Norwich, so like seeing my used to be a local team in Charlton is quite a sensational experience.
Yeah.
You're going to go do an away day?
Away there, I mean, Ellis is doing a great job, so probably we'll get out there. Still, yeah.
Were you there for the second leg? Semi-final against Wickham. Yeah, you were there. I was there too. Oh, the atmosphere was crazy.
Yo, I was on. I don't know how to say that, but I was on the ground, you know, after the game, and then.
Oh, you were on the ground. You were on the pitch.
Yeah, I was literally. I was sitting like 10.
Allegedly.
10. Allegedly, I was literally like sitting 10 rows above the tunnel,
Right.
so I was relatively close to the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta be careful about that one.
I did not know. What do you mean, like? What?
No. Yeah. That's fine.
What was it like meeting Gary O'Neill, Roberto Carlos, and Bobby Zamora?
Oh, Bobby Zamora. I mean, it's a quick one. Like we just only talked like a couple conversation. I mean, he's nice. He's great. He's tall. I mean, obviously.
Yeah, he's giant.
Yeah.
Back in the day, when I was young, when I was living in Hong Kong, the match attacks. There's always the QPR,
match attack.
QPR, Bobby Zamora,
Yeah.
3-star. 3-star Bobby Zamora, QPR card. I always pack him, and then now I see him like, oh wow, like you actually. Like, you're here.
Yeah.
Sick. And then the Gary O'Neill one was actually quite funny because I used to shoot with one of his like youth player. Like I think he's still currently the Wolf second team leader called Taka. And then he's amazing. He's a great ball. He's one of the first like actual like proper professional football player that I've ever shoot with.
Yeah.
So me and him, we are quite close. And then so when I meet Gary O'Neill, I was like, one of your boys. Like I'm boys with him. I tell him, and then he's like, who? And I say, oh, like Taka. And then and he's like, oh no way, we were just talking yesterday. And then and then he would say like, I bet you don't know his nickname in the team. And I was like, I don't know. And then he say his nickname, and then I immediately like voice message the player and I say the nickname. I'm with your gaffer right now. and then the day after, he was like, no way, like, and then like now you know my nickname, shit. And, like, that was fun exchange, and he's genuinely a really nice person.
Yeah.
I think before we hiring Thomas Frank, weirdly, I always feel like. I think he's such a Spurs manager as in Gary O'Neill, and I feel like if he will be in it, I won't be surprised. Okay. But I don't know where he is now, so I wish him all the best. I wish him all the best. Yeah.
Wait, what do you make of the Postecoglou sacking? Did you want him gone or did you want him to stay?
I mean, you just need to look at the stats. 17 in the league. It's You probably have the honeymoon. The first couple of days of winning the Europa League, you'll be like, oh, he's the best, but
he's not.
But when you wake up and like a couple of days later, just like, oh, we're actually terrible. Like,
we had 22 losses in one season.
What's next? Back in the Di Matteo days when you're winning the Champions League, and then you're just like, yeah, but look at the team. Oh, Ryan Bertrand, like, and so the change is needed.
Yeah,
and we're doing it in a good time frame. But we just need to do the next move, which is very important.
Yeah.
But we are well known to being quite stingy, so we probably won't sign anyone.
Typical Spursy.
Yeah, mate.
Yeah.
I mean, you're looking at taking Mbuemo off us.
No.
Did you see happening?
Nah. 70 million Spurs. Nah.
What's happened with all the Kane money?
Kane money. I've heard that they pay it per season. So more likely they did pay in like 4 or even like 5 to 7 years.
Yeah.
So we're like 10 million per year. That would do nothing for us, honestly.
Yeah.
But then surely you can immortalise the purchase that you make, knowing that you can use Kane's money over each season.
Yeah, but he just spent.
I guess he's just not smart enough.
I mean, no.
Crazy.
Crazy. He's smart enough in building the best stadium in the world.
Yeah.
But not smart enough in winning anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Until this season.
Still won a European trophy.
Yeah. I reverse jinx my team. I reverse jinx like that. That's my tactic.
Yeah.
For the last season, and I've done it every time.
So where do you reckon you're gonna finish next season?
So clip this. So basically, my tactic. This is this first time ever that I exposed this. So, I bet on. Can I say bet in this podcast?
Yeah.
Okay. £10 in Arsenal winning PSG. That's my first bet.
Oh, so that they didn't win. Nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Second, I bet 50 in United winning the Europa League.
50.
Third one,
yeah,
£10 Leighton Orient winning the promotional.
And it all worked.
You've 90 quid.
But who
Worth it.
gives us
He's lost the money.
I'm not gonna lie. Is it really lost?
No.
He's almost paying for.
Well, yeah, it's emotional gain at the end of the day. Like you're getting joy.
Yeah, like those 50 quid makes me that reaction that I cry in my room. Got 200k views. So
stuff.
like it's just give and take, you know.
No, for sure. Would you
He's
say?
fuming over there.
Yeah, he's not very happy.
But to be fair, I'm glad I didn't watch it. I'm glad I went.
Did you
You
not
didn't watch it?
Oh
What,
shoot!
what
Oh, you were at.
I was at Southend.
You was at
Forest
Southend,
Green,
weren't you?
Which I had a
Yeah.
much better time at Forest Green.
Yeah, of course,
Wait,
Southend.
what's going
He's a
on?
Southend fan as well.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so that's my local team pretty
That's
much.
great.
They
That's
got they
great.
won to get through to the
To Wembley actually.
yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
120th minute penalty shootout.
Didn't win it.
Didn't win at Wembley though. No.
No.
But good at Forest Green though. Good away day.
Yeah.
Would
yeah.
you rather have United won, and the same outcome happened to Southend? Oh no, that's not. I'm trying to figure out how to make this work better. Knowing that Southend didn't win the final, would you rather United won the final?
Or let's just say that.
Yeah.
Or let's just say that. Which one would you want to
Like
win
it was in
more?
Southend winning that semi-final or United.
Oh, I don't know. Because
Put him on the spot.
I don't know. Because I mean, we're gonna win the treble next year anyway. Just without any European.
There's no way, man.
We're gonna win the.
Since
No
when you be
way.
an Arsenal fan, mate? That was quite delusional.
That's crazy.
yeah.
Oh,
That is crazy.
I see Man United winning another trophy within
What
my
next?
lifetime.
Within yeah, you.
I'd hope so
Oh
for you.
well,
Or
within your lifetime.
within
yeah.
the next few years, I just want Southend up in the football league, so I'd probably still pick Southend.
Yeah.
Same outcome.
It's
It'd
great.
be such a good.
I've heard the fullback was one of the best. in
Gus,
Southend.
oh yeah, big Gus.
Yeah, big
Gus
So
Scott
are you
Morris
keeping him next season?
Yeah.
I hope so. Bloody hope so.
bangs on about him all the time.
Yeah.
Top goals. He's like the most
Yeah.
goals from right back in the whole of England.
That is crazy. That's
Yeah.
absolutely insane. So you
Gus,
spoke.
please.
So you spoke about your betting, betting on the
shoot.
wrong team
Yeah.
to end up winning. Would you say you're quite superstitious like that? Is there anything else like that you do before a match day?
pre-match
like
superstition,
pre-match, you
yeah.
know,
I saw that
before you
coming.
watch Tottenham or Charlton.
I saw that question coming, but I don't really. I think relatively I'm okay superstitious, but I don't really have like a ritual.
Right, yeah.
You don't salute a magpie or
No.
No, like walking under. What is it? We walk under.
walk under a ladder. can't
Walking
walk
on
under-
free drains.
Yeah,
Yeah.
free drains.
No, to be fair, I do all of it anyway,
Yes.
regardless.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh damn.
This might be quite an English thing, though. I think.
Yeah, I'd probably say it's hella English culture.
Yeah.
It's like punching your mate if you see a yellow car.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
My girlfriend does that.
Yeah. I used to do
Oh,
that a lot.
really?
She beats me.
I used to do that a lot. Yeah.
No joke. I'm just that.
That was just yeah.
Yes. What do you call it?
What?
Because like, what do you call it if you see a yellow car? Just got a yellow car.
Your car.
Yeah, yellow
Your
car.
car.
Yeah.
Someone when I was in Lancashire, they said cheese on wheels.
What?
What the?
I know, mental.
I,
innit?
Cheese on
I hear that.
wheels?
I see what you mean because
Yeah,
cheese. You know?
Yeah, no,
Yellow
I
car.
understand
yeah.
the
They got
concept.
cheese on wheels, bang.
I understand the concept.
That's so
It's just
don't agree with that.
interesting.
But I haven't been playing that for like years, mate. Like I think when I first came to UK, like one of my mates in Norfolk, because I study in Norfolk, and then like he's from London, so he introduced me to this, and then there's barely no car in Norfolk. like,
Let alone a yellow one.
like when there's one, he really like.
yeah. You give it
Really,
your all.
he really like yellow car, bosh, and then like I was like, okay, cool. Like he said,
Well, I'm going to be hurting for the rest of the week now. Thank you.
he
for
played
that.
rugby as well. You get what I mean? Like he was
no.
proper like he's proper well built, you know. Yeah.
That's crazy. That's like when was it Liam ended up hitting Henry in the stomach, and
We
Liam's
had a punishment for a podcast.
yeah, one of the guys on the podcast, Liam, he's like a boxer.
Okay.
So Henry got the least points on our show, so his
Okay.
forfeit was to get a gut punch from him.
God, punch was crazy.
Yeah.
He brought in a glove and went
Glove as well.
there, and
Yeah,
went, bang.
You guys are not saving any energy, man. You guys are just like, what?
No, and he actually just won a fight recently, Liam.
He
Didn't he?
did. He
He's trying to
did.
call out
Yeah.
Ginty, so Ginty's been ducking him.
Honestly, yeah. He took a photo afterwards from his fight.
Yeah.
If you had taken a photo before the fight as well, there probably would have been little to no difference
Yeah,
at
like-
all. Like he didn't have any like
He went 5 rounds and he just
punches on his face. It didn't
Yeah.
seem like he must have absolutely cooked the other guy.
Yeah.
Well, he that means he's quite good.
Which means
Yes.
that punch must have hurt.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's true though. That's true as well. Yeah, nah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Henry just spent the other podcast like,
Yeah, right. I remember we
Really?
finished the set. Yeah,
Yeah.
mate.
It was on-
Deflated type shit.
yeah.
Deflated. Hey, I'm not doing I'm not doing that. Nah.
What's the future looking like for you, Harry? Anything coming up?
What's future? I don't know. I mean, just keep on working. I mean, now Instagram followers is growing decently.
36K?
36K. Yeah. Wow, you guys re-updated. Yeah, I just saw this morning. I thought, yeah, and 36K, 50K. I would do the R9 haircut.
For real.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
yeah. So 50K and then 20K on TikTok.
This might be a bit outrageous. How's the hairline looking?
Shit.
So it's going to be like halfway up your head.
Nah, it'll be bad, but
For the content.
but listen, like I did not expect me going to this far.
Yeah.
Like kind of it's amazing, but at the same time, you know, it's quick, it's growing quick. I mean, I was in 5K in February. So
Jesus.
So now
That's mental.
That's actually insane.
That is crazy.
no. Actually 4K.
4K in February.
And then
32 in like 32,000.
Yeah,
and then
man,
but-
on Instagram as
We just
well.
broke 2. Yippee.
Yeah.
Nah, but I even got shadow banned on Instagram.
Oh,
Yeah.
Actually, so I work for Jersey Bird as well. We've just had our Instagram taken down by the AI.
What?
206K followers gone.
What? Why?
We got
trying to figure that out.
Yeah,
Was it copyright for your own video?
yeah,
That's insane.
doesn't work. It was mimicking other content,
What?
but it doesn't make sense because it's obviously all.
But do you
All original content.
do you get the blue tick, the verification?
Yeah, we have a blue tick there.
Yeah.
Still got taken down.
Flipping heck.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Social media is scary, bro. All it takes is an AI to
Yeah.
mess up. But how do you get out of the shadow ban? Posting?
No. I tried different tactics. I tried not post for 2 weeks. You know, kind of like let reset.
Yeah.
I tried to not post it for 2 days, and then 2 days, and then try to do 2 weeks, and then try to uninstall Instagram for 2 weeks, and then I tried to talk to the supporting team because I got the blue tick. I tried to not have the blue tick for a month. Did not work. I tried to have the blue tick once again, and then I talked to the supporting team, and then I've had several cases like opened with them because you can't open multiple cases in the same run. You have to get one and then finish one, something like that. So I tried couple cases. Some of them just beat around the bushes. It was crazy. Like some of them, you know, sack them. Like honestly, some of them are crazy.
Trust me, I'm aware.
I know. Some of the people work there. But
Yeah.
but basically, it's just keep on, you know, contacting, and eventually there's one that really helped me.
Yeah.
And you know, they sent my whole case to like a advanced kind of analyzing team, and then take a week and then lift my ban. And
How can you tell when you're shadow banned?
you just? It's like shooting, like throwing a rock into like a deep hole. Like
Okay.
you just post stuff and then you can't see anything.
Oh, you can't see it.
like as in like you can't see. Basically, it's all the people that seen is those 4K followers,
Yeah.
and then there's zero outreach.
Okay.
Or let's just say like, you know, you can check the analytic. You can see like how many, like what's the percentage of follower and non-follower see your stuff.
Yeah.
It's usually like 75 to 80% non-follower, and then 20% to 25% follower.
Check that, Ethan.
No, but that was back in the day.
Yeah,
Now
yeah.
it's better. Now it's
Yeah.
it's
No,
like-
just because he runs our Instagram, so
Yeah.
checking if we're shadow banned.
and
I hope
then,
not.
Yeah.
No.
Or not.
You guys are doing steady growth. So,
Yeah.
but in that 1.5 month, I was doing
There we
like 90%.
So we're good.
Yeah, that was great. Yeah.
Yeah.
So now that back in that 1.5 month, I was doing 90% followers and 10% non-followers, and that was very worrying.
But looking like
you
that.
know, even worse. I was like 90%, 95%.
Yeah.
That was literally the one I posted this morning.
No, that's crazy though. Like it took a month and a half for that to all be resolved.
What was that time like when you were like
What was-
couldn't do niche?
The worst thing was that happened the day after my birthday.
Oh.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, yeah.
You're banned.
Come on, surprise!
What a present.
We're gonna mess with you after your
Yeah.
birthday. Like, no,
Yeah,
that's
and
so...
I was like, what's going on? Because, you know, I'm doing this quite seriously. So when I was having like the birthday wish, I was like, okay, this year's my year. And then like wake up and what? Like what happening? Yeah. And then it was bad. It was terrible. So just keep on, you know, working through adversity, you know. And now, like I'm blessed that I got that, because that, you know, makes me know that I've been to the low, so it like my success did not happen overnight.
Yeah.
So it's more like, you know, like building, stacking up, which is great. Yeah.
All right, we have one question that we always ask our guests at the end of our podcast.
Okay, go on.
If you had one piece of advice for anyone that wants to do what you're doing,
Yes.
what would it be?
Be yourself and be creative. Yeah, I think be yourself, very important, but be creative as well. A lot of people in this industry kind of like just like stuck their head into a big hole. They don't really see what's going on around. So if you're running out of ideas, or if you don't know what you're doing, just see what other people are doing. And you're not copying people, you're just making your own twists. And I feel like just do whatever you want. Just do it, you know. I've taken like a couple years to consider to start doing this. And if I did not take those considerations and do it straight ahead, I might even be bigger.
Yeah.
So just do it, you know. I think you will not regret it. Like don't do crazy stuff, you know. Like do something that actually suits what's going on in society. As in, like, don't. I always tell a joke. I was like, imagine, okay, like if you want to do something, just take off your trousers, mate. Like, but don't do that, you know.
No.
Yeah,
exactly.
We're not condoning that.
No, we are not.
Yeah. Be yourself, and be creative. Yeah.
Amazing. Well, thank you very much, Harry. Where can everyone find you on socials?
Oh, just Harry Cannot. I mean, I don't know why everyone want to call me Harry, but with my last name Fong, just do Harry Cannot. That makes it easier. Harry Cannot in Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. I will be doing more YouTube videos soon with football and food.
Yeah.
So that is some prelude. There is some bigger stuff coming up.
That's right on my street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds class.
Sounds pretty ideal to me.
Yeah.
If
If anyone want to work with me, let me know. Send me DMs. I basically reply to most of DMs. If they're not rubbish, I mean, I will definitely reply.
do you respond to hate comments as well? Just like
Hey, comments, yeah.
yeah, just like we.
Wait.
Just have that.
I mean, back in the day when I do a lot of like different like really stick to in Tottenham and stuff, there are obviously like some Arsenal fans and some other fans just like dropping the DMs, but it's alright.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just banter in it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
In the end, don't take it.
No.
Don't take it personally.
Yeah. Don't take it personally.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much, guys, for watching. Do check out Harry, as I just said. Make sure you get your tickets in our Instagram bio. It's only £5 for a ticket, and you can see us play against Harry. I mean, that sounds pretty good to me.
Yeah.
£5 only.
It's a premium
Do it.
meal deal in Sainsbury's.
Yeah. £5, guys. Just come and watch me absolutely cook other people, mate. That's worth a watch. That's better than any subscription online. Come on.
Perfect. Thank you very much, guys. Cheers.
Cheers.